intense and rough. The Roughest Draft, see what I did there, is an achingly romantic literary gem and adult fiction debut from Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca, a married couple writing about meta subject matter in their art imitates life modern romance. A couple that writes together, stays together. Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Emily Wibberley.
And I'm Austin Sigmund Broca.
And we're excited to be here to talk to you about our book, The Roughest Draft.
The Roughest Draft is about two former co-writers who, following their greatest success, end their partnership on acrimonious and mysterious terms, but who are forced by their contract to come back together and write one final book, over the course of which they rediscover their feelings for each other.
It's a very personal book for us. We are also co-writers who happen to be married, and we wanted to tell a story about falling in love while writing a book together, which is what every day feels like for us.
I do believe in soulmates, so the book Soulmates, spelled completely different than what I was talking about, but makes the same connection, but in soul. I digress. The book is an enthralling romantic drama and sequel to Heart and Soul by USA Today bestselling author Jen Frederick. She breaks it down.
Hi, WJXT River City Live. I'm Jen Frederick, and I'm the author of Soulmates. If you like stories about forbidden romance, found families, and good food, Soulmates is the book for you. Harl Wilson, a Korean adoptee, returns to Seoul in search of her birth family, falls in love with entirely the wrong person, her stepbrother, and discovers so much more than she anticipated. Take a trip with me to Seoul, South Korea. Soulmates is at all of your local bookstores. Bye.
It's hard to be ourselves and be comfortable in our own skin. Well, Delilah Green doesn't care. This book is a clever and enticing queer romantic comedy about taking chances and accepting love. This is Ashley Herring Blake's adult fiction debut and says, take that leap of faith when it comes to romance.
Delilah Green Doesn't Care is a romantic comedy about second chances and finding out where you belong. Delilah Green is a prickly New York City photographer who returns home to her small town to photograph her estranged stepsister's wedding, whose name is Astrid. She's not super thrilled about it. She plans to get in, take the photos, and get out with her check with as little drama as possible. Then she re-meets the beautiful and sweet Claire Sutherland, who is one of Astrid's best friends and wasn't super nice to Delilah growing up. But as soon as she meets her, Delilah finds herself really intrigued. Soon she finds herself embroiled in a plot to break up Astrid's wedding because her fiancé is kind of a jerk, and she finds herself wrapped up in Claire as well. So Delilah has to decide if she's ready to take a chance on love and find out where she really belongs.
I've been a wrong number in a variety of situations, usually not good. Well, Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter is different from my reality, as it is romance at its best. Hilarious, seductive, and genuine. This is Lynn's adult debut and will be available March 1st.
Have you ever been on the receiving end of a texting wrong number? In Mr. Wrong Number, Olivia Marshall is in the midst of a full-on life collapse when she gets an anonymous random text that says, "Tell me exactly what you're wearing." Now, Olivia responds with your mother's wedding dress and her favorite thong, trying to get rid of the guy, but ends up falling into a banter-filled, chemistry-laden textual relationship with an anonymous stranger. Only what she doesn't know is her anonymous text god is actually somebody she knows in real life really well.
I'm Rance Adams for River City Live. All the books are out at major retailers. You can check them out yourself. And now let's check in with Mark.